Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today for a new episode of our Star Sign Legacy Challenge. Well, what a way to start off an episode. There was some reciting of love poetry there from Salim, but let's just pause for a second to look at this little notification that made Annalie very upset. Celebrity level lost. Annalie spent too much time out of the public eye. She's no longer a celebrity. While she's lost access to any fame perks, she's also rid herself of any behavioral quirks, which is kind of a positive thing. I don't think she even developed any, but it kind of stinks because you know, she's in the politics career at this point. I'm trying to make this association. It means that she really has to hit the ground running, I think, with her political endeavors if she wants to remain in the spotlight. Also, she's going to be a whole grown adult in like 10 days. And I'm just like, I'm really not ready for it. But anyway, welcome back. Last episode was chaotic and long and just kind of nuts. I really wasn't ready for it at all. Annalie went home to Strangerville and actually started to gather some information for what's going on there for her dad, because her dad's basically involved. Long story short, she completely went against her own moral code and actually got herself somewhat involved, essentially to protect herself. Because she did get a promotion last time, she's now a civil servant. She is working towards becoming a public official. And with that, she better have a squeaky clean past, to be honest with you. So, yeah, she's kind of on the struggle bus right now. She did move in with Salim. They're in a temporary apartment until their house is built, because she is going to build a house on the same lot that she lived at before. Oh, they went outside to decide that they were going to go woohoo. Okay, that's nice. You two do your thing. I usually give them privacy, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh my gosh, Hello? Kimber just showed up. Anyway, so it's already chaotic. You can't control anything in The Sims, I swear. So tomorrow she does have work 8 to 4. I believe Salim works as well. But what we really need to focus on we really need to focus on her potential excursion on Saturday up to the top of Mount Como. So her and Salim did agree to, I was going to say hit the slopes. She's going to hit the slopes. He's not going to. But he needs to get his rock climbing up. I don't think he has any. Does he have any skill in rock climbing? He has nothing. He has nothing. He's not really going to be equipped, but he did agree to go with her. He thought that her skill would kind of offset his lack of skill. And we're essentially going to ignore the fact that Kimber's at our front door, because I'd like to pretend that just didn't happen. Annalie is back at the rock climbing gym with Salim. She felt, you know what, Salim should just practice on the actual practice wall instead of outside yet. He doesn't even have climbing gear yet. She's doing this overhang challenge and he's just like going with a gentle incline and not doing too poorly. Now, she is working from home today, which is fantastic. She does have a speech to actually make uptown in San Myshuno again. This was very last minute, but Saoirse basically gave her a call and was like, hey, today we know there was going to be a protest and we want to counteract that. If you want to be this public figure, this absolute civil servant that you wish to be, you better get your butt up there and give a speech to counteract this protest. So that's what she's going to be doing today, but she wanted to get a little bit of her energy and her nerves out because she's going to have to get used to this. This is going to be a common part of her job. So she has to give that speech. She also has to discuss neighborhood changes with 2 Sims that live in her neighborhood. So that does have to be done in Mount Como. I'll say unfortunately, just because it is kind of unfortunate that we have to do it in this neighborhood. I don't really like doing that. It makes more sense, I think, to do it in the city, but of course she doesn't live there. So Salim is hungry. We're just gonna have him get a quick meal here. Maybe he'll just get, here you go, get some lactose-free yogurt. I don't know. And Annalie's still doing her climb, so we'll just do a little bit of this, maybe for the next hour or so. I know time in The Sims is a little bit wonky, so hopefully she continues this and everything's good. But I also want her, again, to discuss these neighborhood changes. I was hoping we could do that here, but I don't think, we're no longer in her neighborhood, so that's kind of a pain. I wish it was by world compared to neighborhood, because then she would be able to just kind of do it here with other people. But oh well. And actually Salim has work in an hour, so he got a little bit of rock climbing in before he had to actually head to work. So that'll be what he's doing in about 51 minutes, and then Annalie can continue with her work from home assignments. This is actually perfect timing here. Annalie's feeling very, very confident, so we're going to have her give an expert confident speech instead of just like a regular old speech. And Saoirse is here. As you can see, Saoirse is all dressed up and ready for this campaign. Now, for the purposes of storytelling, am I going to show you this entire speech? Probably not. I might do some fun stuff with text and images because let's just be honest, whenever there's speeches in The Sims, no one ever shows up. So let's just say she is giving a very impassioned speech and it is wildly successful. Am I staging this? Yes, but it was so successful. They're taking some quick shots here actually for the paper. The crowd just cleared out. Everything was amazing. And Saoirse is just like, I think I'm your #1 fan now. But because of this successful speech, she's actually a rising star. She is a rising star. And Saoirse's just like, let's take one for social media really quick too. Actually, you know what? Just for good measure, we're just going to get this nice depth of field screenshot. And I haven't had Annalie do anything with social media for a while. So you know what? We are going to open Simstagram. We're going to post a story really quick as well and just kind of be like, look at me. Oh my gosh, it's a selfie of a picture being taken. But I think it's really great. I think she really, really made waves here today and it was fantastic. So she's just going to post that story and I think she's super proud of herself. This was far more successful than the other speech that she ended up giving. In fact, it disbanded the protest that was even happening here. Like got overwhelmed with people that were in Annalie's corner supporting her cause. So that's fantastic. We are going to go ahead and just relinquish control of Saoirse there. So we don't control her anymore. And Annalie is actually just going to head into her neighborhood, discuss those neighborhood changes really quick, and then she's going to be hitting the slopes and or the actual outside rock climbing walls with Salim when he gets home, I think later this evening. Oh, hello, Humor and Hijinks Festival. Anyway, Annalie is actually here with Jenna. She really didn't feel like going and climbing and being on the slopes alone today. She knows she's going to come back here with Salim, or Salim's going to meet her here, maybe I should say. But she gave Jenna a quick ring and she was just like, hey, I'm really, really itching to get outside and do some rock climbing, maybe hit the slopes a little bit. Do you want to come with me? Like, is this a good time? And Jenna was like, girl, absolutely, I am there. As you probably all know at this point, I know Jenna doesn't have any rock climbing gear, but she's a pretty avid rock climber herself. So we're going to do some continuous breaking point climbing sessions. I think for Jenna, we might do just the meticulous ones. I don't know. I know that her skill might be on par. It might be on par with Annalie's. I'm really not sure. I know hers was pretty high to start with, but I just want them to do a little bit of rock climbing together. I just want to check when Salim gets out of work as well. 7. Okay, so he should be here in like a little over an hour and a half. And that way he can get some rock climbing in. Annalie can do some snowboarding. I think it's really nice. Like she has a friend or two, I suppose you could say. Oh no. Wait, she got injured. Oh no, she got injured. We'll just do meticulous. We're not going to hurt you this time. But anyway, I think it's nice that she does have a friend or two that she can actually go climbing with and that her significant other is willing to kind of put in the work and increase that skill to actually do these activities with her. Now, she's not an avid reader, but she knows that Salim's been working on a manuscript as well, and she did volunteer to read it and give him some feedback prior to him submitting it to a publisher. So that's kind of nice, supporting each other. Cannot ski the ludicrous scope. Oh, we don't want to ski. That's okay. We're going to do some continuous. Ooh, let's do high intensity together, actually. I think that Annalie is like pretty much done with rock climbing, unfortunately, because she did get injured. So, yeah. Oh, hi, Annalie. I'm from a sports club that's taken... Oh, here we go. Hello. Hi, Annalie. I'm from a sports club that's taken a recent PR hit due to poor behavior by our well-paid stars. Your wonderful reputation will go a long way towards helping turn things around. Do you want to be we can start you out as a dance team captain? Absolutely not. At first, I didn't think that was going to be a job offer, but here we are. It's a job offer. So she's going to hit the slopes instead. I think Jenna, have you? Oh, you're at the top. Okay. Well, when you're done, maybe you'll join Annalie on the slopes. I just love the trudging through snow thing too. It makes me so happy. You know what I forgot about is she does have some interactions that will help her with greater successes in her climbs, and I completely Forgot about them. I should have had her chalk up her hands and stuff like that prior to starting. I feel silly. I have to prepare her for success, not failure. Well, she'll do great with snowboarding. Also, you can see her tattoo. Look, it's right there. It's right there. It's a little sunshine because she loves being outside. I figure it's just like a symbol of the outdoors. There you go. You got this. I think, I don't remember. Did I do high intensity or medium intensity? Hold on. High intensity. I did. That is just not physically possible, to be fair. And she loves snowboarding. Oh, she's so happy. She's in her element now. And she did great. Good job. And Salim got a promotion. He's now a freelance article writer. Oh, this is fantastic. He got some like bonuses and stuff like that too. Okay, so Salim's gonna come here. I think that, where's Jenna? All the way up here. Hello, Jenna. Hi. Okay, maybe not. Maybe you can just do some continuous medium intensity instead of going on a computer. That would be great. But we are bringing Salim here as well. Let me just zoom back out and get him to go on. I think the bunny slope is where he's at. He's not, he's not quite there. And you know, I think his thing is actually skiing. That's what I'm thinking. We're going to do some continuous medium intensity skiing for Salim. I don't want him to hurt himself. And I don't think he's much of a snowboarder like Annalie is. He had to find like something about these intense extreme sports that he enjoyed, and he was partial to skiing compared to snowboarding. That's kind of Annalie's thing, but we will allow all of them to get in line. Hi, Jenna. Let me just pop out first. Thank you. We're gonna let them just kind of build up their skills a little bit, have a few nice continuous rides down the slopes, and then we'll probably just head home. The stark contrast between Annalie and Salim is just, it kills me, but it also ties into attracted by the opposite, because Annalie is like energized, she's confident, she's ready to go. She had such a good time snowboarding, being outside, rock climbing and everything. She even, I think she got up to rock climbing level 6. She got up to level 6, so she can now actually do the climb that she has planned this weekend. But Salim, he was not ready at all. He went skiing and he really didn't have a good time. The only thing he's excited about is his promotion at work. He really didn't enjoy it. I mean, he tried. He did. He really tried. But he kind of hated every second, and he's not very great at skiing yet. So he didn't enjoy himself as much as I think I was hoping he was going to. Anyway, they're home now. Hopefully he will cheer up a little bit. We're gonna have Annalie just kind of take a shower, get ready for bed here because she kicks off work bright and early. We also were able to discuss neighborhood changes with 2 neighbors. I did it off camera just because it took a long time to actually find what this would consider neighbors, which is a bit obnoxious to me. I can't lie to you. Also, she's still wearing her climbing gear. Let's just fix that and then we'll get her to bed so she feels rested and good to go for the next day. Salim is also exhausted right now. And I am going to have him though. I'm going to have him write his book. I feel like he's a screenplay writer. Actually, what genre of writing do you think Salim takes part in? Like, what is his specialty? Does he write screenplays? Does he write poetry? What do you think it is? Let me know in the comments down below because I'd be very, very curious. I'm feeling screenplay. I feel like he's going to give it an attempt. It might be awful, but he's going to give it an attempt. That's going to be the thing for right now until you all let me know. Okay, cool. All About Cleve sounds great. Annalie and Jenna are having a little girls' day again. Jenna just popped by and she was just like, hey, what are you doing today? Are you working from home? Are you good? And I think that they're just going to grab some matcha. I think she just grabbed a matcha. Oh, hello, Marcus Flex. Hi, how are you? I love your hair. It's amazing. But they are just in they are just in Annalie's neighborhood. They're not doing anything intense today. I am just going to try to get her work from home stuff done. She just needs to secure 1 vote and promote policies. I think we already have Jenna's vote, to be fair, but we're gonna try again, and maybe we'll even try it with Marcus. I think we'll actually do a friendly introduction. Aw, Jenna's like, of course I'd support you. Of course I support anything you do, but she'll go ahead and introduce herself to Marcus and get to know him a little bit and try to do some, let's just say, what's it called? Like, she's laying low a little bit. You know, she's not in the fancy getup. She's not making a speech, but she's going to casually just insert her policies and try to get his support because he's here. You know, why would you not? And I think she's really enjoying that green tea matcha as well. That sounds so freaking good right now. I can't even tell you. Share some energetic tips with him, which I think he's pretty athletic, so I don't think that would be a stretch. And then we're also going to debate politics from the left. And we're going to see if we can secure his vote. I think that would be nice. She's going to tell some animated stories. She's going to be like, this is why this is so important. I really hope that this is something that is meaningful to you. I hope that I can secure your vote. He seems to be receptive. Is he receptive? We'll promote some policies with Marcus. This is actually going great. I'm shocked. He seems very kind. I do like Marcus. Sentiment gain. I'm glad you don't think my llama jokes are getting old. Aw, they really get along. And he seemed very receptive to her policy promotion. Here, secure his vote. Come on. Do it. Do it. This is the time to do it. Go in for the kill. And I think we'll have to check her progress on the computer as well. I think that'll be beneficial. Yes. Oh, they're still only acquaintances, but this is great. And maybe what she can do is actually take a photo. No. No. Come here. Please don't do this to me. I'm begging you. Please go secure his vote before he leaves. Just be like, Marcus, wait up. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to ensure that I can count on your vote at the polls. It would mean so much to me. It seems like we really agree on a lot. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. I know that No Sim Left Behind appreciates your efforts and beliefs in what we do as well. Thank you so much. We secured Marcus's vote and we took a little selfie because I think Annalie should be taking more pictures with supporters, especially when she's out promoting the cause. So we are going to upload this picture really quickly. Okay, good. They all came out really nicely. So we're going to upload this picture and just be like, Marcus supports the cause. Marcus supports the cause. Something like that, just to kind of show that there are supporters. I think that would be nice. I think I just got rid of this too. She got 12 more followers. She's got 108. I mean, it's something, I guess. Maybe what we can do too. Ooh, this is an idea. Why don't we have her take a photo? Just take a quick photo of this little, like, town center of Yamachan. Because first off, look at how cute it is. We'll just take a few of those. Let's see, what else can we take a photo of? I mean, honestly, not much. Oh, well, this is actually kind of nice. This is a nice setting. We'll take one of that too. And I think we're going to upload these. And the reason for that is because this is her neighborhood. She wants to kind of show that she supports her neighborhood and what she's working for. So let's upload these to Simstagram as well. We'll upload a picture and we'll just say, oh, see, this is why you take multiple. Look at the little gnome. We'll just be like, don't leave Yamachan behind, right? Because it's No Sim Left Behind, or like Yamachan 2 or something like that. I don't know. I think that's funny. I might not spell it correctly, but just bear with me. Yamachan 2. There we go. And then we will do one more. I know I have to keep opening up the app, but we will do one more. We'll upload another picture and it'll be this of the neighborhood and just be like, this is who I serve. This is the neighborhood I serve. Something like that. Just trying to kind of bolster this. And she gained like another 24 or something followers. So that is great. And with that, she's done everything she has to do for working from home. And therefore, we are going to do something related to her aspiration here. I think we'll do... She's level 6 in rock climbing. She's level 7 in snowboarding already. That's kind of insane. I wonder if we can get her some new gear. At one point, she did buy a snowboard, but I feel like that's long gone. I don't know where it is. I don't think it's... Is this the one that she actually bought? That might be the one she bought. Okay, we're going to the slopes. Okay. All right. See you there, everybody. Off we go. We're on the slopes. If she does any flips or anything, we're probably going to see inside of her body. So just like bear with me on that because I can't control that. Okay. All right. No, we're okay so far. I just thought this was a neat perspective. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Fantastic. And she didn't fall. I'm just so proud. She's so freaking good at this point. I decided to not have her go rock climbing only because it builds so slowly. Continuously just going up and down isn't really going to do much. She really has to put that rock climbing to the test with her excursion this weekend. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually just going to schedule that right now. It probably won't take place in this episode. It'll probably be next. But let's go ahead and make an event for... Well, actually, bear with me because Salim's going to be going with her. He doesn't work on Friday, so maybe they can go on Friday evening. Is that good? Probably not. We're going to go with Saturday. So let's go ahead and create an event. Oh, there's a lot of fairs going on. Let's go ahead and create an event, and we're going to do the mountain climb excursion. I'm very nervous. All right. Do you have what it takes to lead an expedition to the peak of Mount Komorebi? Hone those climbing skills, pack some equipment and food, and check mountain conditions. Not everyone makes it to the top. For those that are well prepared and do reach the summit, will be rewarded with breathtaking views and bragging rights. Well, we're going to do it. Excursion leader is going to be Annalie, and the team member is going to be Salim. The poor man, he's really going to be dependent on Annalie's skills to get them up there. So we're going to do this after work. She gets out at 4 p.m., I believe. So we'll do... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. This is on Saturday, so it doesn't matter. They're going to go bright and early. They're going to go at 6 a.m. They're going to meet at the onsen, the bathhouse. And that is that. They're going to do it. It's scheduled now. Oh, now it's happening because it's on the calendar. That's how I function. If it's not on my calendar, it doesn't even exist, honestly. I'll just forget. But wow. All right. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to collect some things too. I know she has a few different materials like in her inventory, but I want her to really maybe even double up on those things for Salim's sake. I mean, they have enough cash at this point because their household funds got combined when he moved in. Oh, I was worried about that. Oh, her dad's calling. All right, pause. Right, so Annalie's dad did just call. We had to take a breather. She was on the slope, so when she got to the bottom, she answered the call. But her dad gave her a quick call to essentially let her know that things are progressing in Strangerville. The things that she found were extremely helpful, and him and his, we're going to say cronies because I'm not going to say his team. It makes it sound formal, and lest we not forget he's a criminal, okay? But that they are basically making moves on the secret lab. It has made her very unsettled. She's very, very nervous, and she doesn't know what to make of it. But in the midst of all of this, she also just gained a new lifestyle. I don't know why it's blanked out like this, but she just got the frequent traveler lifestyle. I got the notification. So they make a habit of visiting new and exciting places and want to experience everything these locales have to offer. So to maintain or get this lifestyle, you have to travel for vacations, visit exotic hidden destinations, and seek out experiences while traveling, which I guess this counts, her constantly going to the slopes. I don't know. Lifestyle benefits, various benefits when traveling to another world or when taking a vacation, increased skill gain, and all skills while on vacation specifically. That's kind of interesting. Increased work performance and other benefits after returning from a vacation. They can ask about home region. That's interesting. I love that. Okay. On locals to gather destination suggestions while traveling, and they can share travel stories. Well, I'm assuming it's because of all of the storytelling pieces that we had to kind of spell out for her, like going to Strangerville and stuff like that, and going to other worlds maybe to like eat, go to restaurants, and whatever the case is. However, yeah, she's a little bit unsettled. I think she's getting more and more nervous about her dad's activities, and since she just had that super successful speech and is doing fantastic in her new position to the point that she's going to become a public official, that's level 6 of this career, by the way, and she's essentially a rising star, which means she has a lot more notoriety. She's getting more and more nervous. She feels like she has to not only come clean to Salim, but also Saoirse, so they actually know what's going on. But of course, keeping her involvement out of it, because now she has roped herself in. She like knew she was doing it, but she also didn't realize she was doing it. Does that make sense? Anyway, she's roped herself in. She has to keep her involvement out of the picture, but she has to essentially note what's going on, and she has to cover her tracks. So, she's nervous. She got level 8 of snowboarding. Great. Oh God. And her dad just called her again. Annalie is home. Ignore the fact that their feet are on the floor. It's because their bed is lower to the ground. Don't worry about it. But basically Salim got home and Annalie got home and she's just like, I need to tell you something. And I just hope that you won't hate me for it. I hope that you're not like judging me for it. I just hope this doesn't cause a rift between us because we We just moved in together, and I really care about you to the point that I just want to say that I love you, and I'm really scared that this is going to be a problem. And he's like, what could it possibly be? Like, what happened? Does this have to do with your family? Like, are you okay? And she's just like, I'm not okay. I'm not okay at all. My dad is involved with some kind of like cover up in Strangerville, and he got me roped in, and I just wanted to protect him, but I'm also scared about my career and how it's going to impact things. And he's just thinking to himself, what have I gotten myself into? I don't think that he is judging her, but he's a little bit scared as to how this can impact him too. I mean, now it's his life. It's not just her life, it's his life too. And he's just like, Annalie, like, how could you get involved with your dad in that way? I thought you kind of looked down upon his behavior in that capacity. Like, why would you rope yourself in? You know that this could hurt your career. This could really hurt you. It could hurt us. And Annalie's just thinking, I know it can. I got scared. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to make sure that I would be okay, and to be able to protect myself, I had to know what he was doing. But now that I know what he was doing, I've kind of been roped into it, and I essentially am an accomplice because I didn't report what I knew. I didn't report what I knew was going on, and I didn't just remove myself from it. And my sister kind of knows, but also doesn't. And she was supposed to tell me what was going on with my dad in the first place, that there was something happening back home, and she didn't. And I'm just really nervous, and I'm really scared, and I don't know what to do. And I think because Salim is such an angel, to be completely fair, I think he's just kind of thinking, well, and saying to her, we're going to find a way through this. Like, please just relax here. Let me rub your shoulders. It's going to be okay. We're going to find a way. Focus on your career. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of talk around, put the feelers out in his own little world here, in the writing world, and he's going to be like, let me see if I can find out anything on my end. Let me see if there's any way that I can essentially kind of distract people from what might be going on. Let me see if I can write a column that distracts from the real issues that are going on in Strangerville. Let's talk about what's happening. I just want to protect you, and I want to protect me. And Annalie's like, you understand that you're involving yourself now, right? That you would essentially be kind of an accomplice to what I'm doing. And he's just saying, I understand. I just want to protect you, and I don't know how else to do it. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to work together to try to keep things under wraps. I want you to be successful, and I don't want this to ruin your chances at your career. And now I'm involved, and I love you, and I don't want this to drive us apart. And that's pretty much where we're going to leave this episode. So I hope you all enjoyed this one. Where do you think this is going next? Is Salim making the right decision in kind of working his end of the deal here and seeing if he can support Annalie in this way? Is he compromising himself almost too much for Annalie, who's also compromising herself for her father? Is Salim going to confront her father at some point when they meet? Let me know in the comments down below, but I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I can't wait to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time I post an episode, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.